Hi, my friends. Happy holidays in July. In today's video, I'm going to do two holidays and we're going to make some things that I have upcoming that's going to match my themes. I cannot wait to show you. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know, I'm 73 and I just say that because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. You really mean the world to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss especially October, but going into fall and October and Christmas, all the best time of the year. I do a different theme or series of themes every month, and then I do tablescapes and decor and tier trays and crafting and all kinds of things around those themes. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. Okay, holidays in July. I could have said Christmas in July, but I'm actually including Halloween in this. So I have specific themes for Christmas and for Halloween. And I'm going to share those with you in my video and show you some of the things I'm making like in July. This is a time to craft, you guys, and make stuff for the upcoming holidays and just put it away. Who has time to make anything in December or even late November? So you're going to make these. That's why you should start thinking about your themes for Christmas and Halloween. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to show you in just a minute some of the things I'm working for those two holidays. And as always, I'm going to wish you a happy Halloween and a happy Christmas in July. I hope you love it. I hope you get so inspired, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to my holidays in July video. Okay, you guys, I have a little bit of Halloween and I have a little bit of Christmas for you. And I want to start in the back. And I guess this is going to give away one of my things I usually talk about in October, and that's my theme for Halloween. And I don't know if you can tell, it's going to be a wicked Halloween. I'm doing wicked Halloween in my house for my parties, and everything's going to be in black, pink, and green. Now, this is the witch's hat, and my witch hat or my witch persona will be a wicked witch. And I'm going to be cutting out their little figures and faces and adding them to my hat, my witch's hat, which I think is going to be very cool. I'm also doing a whole series of potion bottles, also in a wicked theme. You all, I hope you're patient with me. I know I've been kind of off on my videos this month, but it's those kittens. It was National Adoption Day at PetSmart, and I had to take them for 7 days in a row. It's just like too much. Anyway, this is going to be my witch's hat. So I just want to say, now is the time. I want to give you some Halloween inspiration. Start thinking about your theme for decorations, maybe a witch's hat you do every year like me. I'm going to show you how I make them so you can actually take the decorations off and put new ones on. Now, another thing I did not get to yet, you see these adorable gumdrops that I got? Okay, those were from a garland that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I did tear them apart. And I'm going to roll out some white air dry foam clay, and I'm going to make icing for the top that's going to go over the sides. I'm going to put sprinkles on it and some little holly berries and some leaves, because one of my themes for Christmas this year is going to be a sweet Christmas. That's going to be in my living room, and I'll get to more of that later. But you know, this is a really good time in July and August to do some Christmas crafts. I'm going to talk about Christmas before I get to Halloween. And one of the things to do, and I've showed this in my videos before, is to take these little peat pots I got at, I think I got them at Walmart. I dry brushed them with some white paint, put the little lace on there, and then put one of my pieces of ephemera, some holly, and just my little jingle bells, which I'll show you how to make when it gets closer to Christmas. It's so easy with these little pipe cleaners, some lace and a bow. What an adorable little treat pail for Christmas. And again, I just punch a hole in the side and I put some of that wired greenery through there, and it becomes a little handle. And you could put treats, of course, put them in plastic first. You could put a little votive candle in there that's LED, of course, battery operated, but they're just so cute. You can make some for Halloween. I made some last year, but I gave them all away. And they're just so, so cute. Now, I did this last year, and I just want to reiterate it because a lot of people don't have a lot of craft items, and they go, well, I want to make some tags or a little card or something for Halloween and Christmas. Use your envelopes. White copy paper doesn't have to be expensive, but it really helps if you have some basic punches. Now, I want to show you, starting with Christmas over here, white envelopes make these adorable snowflakes out of punches. And what I like to do is punch another one out of vellum and then put that on top, and it gives it a very icy look. And you can see how beautiful that looks on a tag. Again, I have some smaller Martha Stewart punches here. Now, I do have a tree punch, and I don't know if you can see, but I added some glitter, some clear glitter to this little tree, and it looks so sparkly, and there you go, and pretty, and look how adorable to have the little tree on that little tag there. Anyway, so, so cute. And don't forget about snowmen. Think about everything that's white for Christmas. Snowflakes, trees. You can even do deer if you want to. But if you have a scalloped or a round punch, if you have a paper punch, a regular paper punch, you can make these adorable faces. I just did the little carrot nose out of some orange paper. I freehanded it. But what can you do with those? Look at one of my favorite tags. I took a top hat from a stamp set that I have, plopped it on the little head, did a bow and some greenery, and did a little scarf on him, and look how cute he is. That, I think, is one of the cutest tags. What an adorable Christmas card. You could even frame it as a little gift and say Merry Christmas or whatever you want to say. Adorable. In fact, what I really like the idea of doing like a little card and writing your sentiment in underneath and the date and then frame it. I think that's adorable. And look at this little missy over here. So this one I did with my scallop punches, 2 size of round ones. And I just used a tiny flower punch in pink for the rosy cheeks, a little bow. And then this is a branch punch that I have. You guys, I love my punches. I go there first. They're so easy. They're repeatable. In other words, you can make the same size over and over. Anyway, I think that's adorable for Christmas, but let's talk about Halloween. We're not going to see, you might say, what do I do in white for Halloween? Ghosts. Look at this adorable ghost that I made, and look at him on a tag. How cute, but happy Halloween. You could do a little banner that says boo. How cute is that? And this is the little pattern I made, again, out of a Kleenex box. And I made a smaller one too. So you can have them flying up your card, your tag, your little bag with goodies in it, whatever you want to do. Also, if you get your hands on something like this, I just cut them out, and I have tons of ghosts. I think there was like 50 ghosts on one of the pieces of paper, and look how cute they are. Bats. There's something very eerie and creepy about white bats and white spiders, I think. It's almost like they're ghost spiders, or they have spider webs all over them. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, on this one here, I just took my scallop punch, and I cut out a bunch of Jack Skellington faces. I went on Pinterest, and there's people that post a whole board with all the faces, and I just copied them on. Very easy to do. It's basically the same shape with the little lines in it. 2 elongate pieces for the nose. And then you have these different shape of eyes. And look how cute they are. And when it gets closer to Christmas, I will try to show you some I made that were gigantic that I put on my front porch. All I add to these little faces, is the Jack Skellington bow tie. And I'm going to show you how to make that at a later date too. Anyway, I just wanted to get you guys thinking about the holidays coming up and about some of the themes you might be doing and maybe making some things. And by the way, why not start on your Christmas cards? You know, if you get them all addressed and put in envelopes and ready to put stamps on, you are so far ahead of the holidays, and maybe even start Christmas shopping. Anyway, I hope you like this holidays in July. I'm sorry some of my things were not quite finished yet. You'll see them in later videos, but I hope you loved it. I hope you got so inspired and we'll start working on some of these great holiday craft items. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.